Everyone, I'm Melanie Stevens.
I'm Tawny Young.
And we are the real tennis dolls of
Boca
Boca Raton.
Raton.
And we are here to talk tennis and tea.
The tea. Cheers.
Hi, everyone. We're so excited to welcome you back to our podcast.
As promised.
We just got off the court, so we might look a little disheveled, but we are here to talk about tennis and tell you what's going on in the league of South Palm Beach.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Some of you know, some of you don't. Doesn't matter.
Talking tennis
We're
and
talking
Boca.
tennis.
We're talking tennis and we're
Matches,
in Boca.
The league.
So it should be really fun.
All right. Sounds good. So
what did you want to talk about today?
There's
so many crazy things going on.
So last time we promised you a little bit of tea. So this time we're going to give you a little bit of tea in a different form, though. So this time I think we should talk about all the annoying things that happen on the court. What do you think?
And there are so many annoying things that happen on the court. There's too many to name, but I think it's going to be a fun topic for today.
Okay.
Let us remind you about Sue and Karen. We talked about it on our last podcast, but when we relate to the name Sue and Karen, we are talking about people, fictitious people. We don't want to name names of people that we have played, and we don't want to name names of people on our team and people on other teams. So we will refer to them as...
We're keeping it kosher. Sue and Karen.
Sue and Karen, exactly. So anyway, so what drives you crazy on the court?
Oh, that's easy. Talkers. Oh my gosh. So I cannot concentrate when I have Sue on the court going, go, 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 go. I'm like, what? And that could be my partner or it could be on the other side, right? It's like, she knows to go. The ball's in front of her. Like, obviously it's her ball. And that drives me even crazier, right? Because the ball is, say you're at the net. The ball is like, 10 feet over your head going to your partner. You know it's her ball. And she's like, you don't need the person at the net going, go, 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 go. I'm going, Mel. I'm going.
I'm moving. I am moving. Trust me. I am moving as fast as I can.
I don't have skates on, but I'm going. I promise. So I mean, yes, that's one of them. And then
that is very annoying.
How about the talker too? So like say we're on the other side and you got Sue and Karen over there, and all of a sudden they're like
1 minute, we're about to serve, we're about to serve, and then you get the hand up, hold. Yeah. They're having a conversation. And we're trying to serve the ball and get going.
Or what about
they're giving us the hand.
Or what about I just got an ace and now I got to reserve because they weren't ready.
They're not ready because they were talking.
And they're like this. Hey, so we're gonna do the exact same thing that we just did. Right. So let's just make them think we're talking. For about like 30 seconds. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
We do discuss sometimes what we're making for dinner that night, which is kind of funny. We want them to think that we're strategizing, but we're really not strategizing. We're discussing,
Now, what
you going out tonight? Right.
Are you going shopping? Did you go to that new store? I heard they got a new store. Oh, what about that new matcha place, Drip? Did you go there? Did you try that?
I love Drip.
Yeah, I know.
Yay, Drip. Little shout out to Drip.
So that's what they'll talk about. And then they're like, okay, we're ready. Like,
what could they possibly be strategizing after 1 point?
I know, right?
Nothing.
Right. So then you have those talkers, and then you have the other talkers that as the ball is going across the net, they're going, oh, watch out. Oh, great shot. That was awesome. And you're like, what are they saying? I can't focus. Where's the ball? Stop talking.
Or when you're about to hit it and they say, look out or something, and then you totally miss it.
And then you're like, boom,
because they were talking to each other or yelling when you're just about to hit the ball. Yeah. So that's like super annoying because you're just about to hit the ball. And then all of a sudden they're yelling, watch out, short, long, whatever. Exactly. And then you miss it.
Yeah.
Because they're literally talking. And it's like, you really can't, I guess you can talk to each other, but you're not supposed to really yell when somebody is about to hit the ball.
So you know what's funny that you said that, because in the league, they change it almost every year. I think they're just toying with us, to be honest, because 1 year they call that a hindrance. The next year it's a free for all. So I don't.
It's actually a hindrance to me. I think it's a big hindrance.
But they change it. They change it every year. So every year it is and it isn't. But it can be very confusing. It can be very confusing because they're like literally nonstop. I have to say, I feel like that's strategy sometimes. when they just like nonstop talk and talk and talk, and they're like, "Hey, 1 second," and then they're like, and then they go back to talking, and then it's like, I think they just do it to slow you down. Am I right? I mean, I feel like that. Like,
well, especially if they're on a losing streak.
oh, that's
they want to slow you down.
Well, you're supposed to, by the way. If you're on a losing streak, you never want to keep speeding up. I mean, you think you're going to get better all of a sudden?
Right.
No. So you want to slow it down just a little bit. Maybe get your groove back, like Stella. Yeah.
I mean, there's also the talkers that want to sit and talk to you when you're switching sides. I just had that happen to me in one of my last matches. Every time we switch sides, she's like, "How are your kids? How is everyone doing? What's going on?" And I'm like, "I don't want to talk to you right now."
Right.
You know, it's kind of hard when you know the person.
Wait, don't I know you? Didn't I play with you 3 years ago?
Right. What team were you on?
Yeah.
Wow. Where are you now?
Where are you from?
It's really annoying because I do feel like they try to like take you out of your game when they want to sit and chit chat. And I'm not a chit chatter during changeovers. If you want to talk to me, I will be glad to talk to you when the match is over.
Yeah.
Do not talk to me during the game. I am in game mode. I do not want to talk to you. I do not want to discuss my kids with you. I don't want to discuss schools with you. I don't want to discuss my outfit with you. No. I don't want to discuss anything.
Speaking of, that outfit's cute. Duly noted.
Thank you.
Don't talk to Mel at all.
During the match, ever.
I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, "Hey girl, where'd you get those sunglasses? I like that skirt. I like those shoes. How's that racket?" I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, "Yeah, we'll chat, whatever. It doesn't bother me." Of course, my partner from last year too, she's like, "Don't talk to me at all."
Yeah, she is a non-talker too.
so,
a major non-talker.
So I learned to like rein it in a little bit just for whoever I'm playing with, because you just never know. So yeah, the talkers.
Talking is an issue. Well, I personally.
Oh, here we go.
I don't like the Grunters.
Oh boy.
I don't like the Grunters. I'm trying to focus on the game. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. And you get them serving, and they're serving going, "Woo! Woo!" or "Chewy!" or whatever noise they're making. Sometimes it sounds like they're having sex or an orgasm on the court. And I'm trying to focus. And I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. And every time they touch the ball, you hear, "Ooey! Ooey!" And I'm like looking at them. I'm like, "What are we doing here?"
Speaking of, I'm not even kidding. I thought I had heard it all. Just this week, I went to one of my girlfriend's matches, okay? And this girl, I thought somebody had died on the court.
Oh my God.
She was screaming at every single point. She's like, "Ah!"
Oh my God.
Oh my God, did somebody just die over there?
It's so disruptive to me.
But it was everything.
Disruptive.
She barely hits the ball. Ah! I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Did you hear that?" They're like, "What?" Could you imagine playing next to this player? Ah! Imagine.
So rude.
Imagine.
So disruptive. Imagine. And then what do? Do you tell her to stop? I don't think you can.
They can't stop. They say they can't stop,
do.
by the way. The Grunters, the Moaners, whatever you want to call them, they say they can't stop. Now, keep in mind, I'm a little bit of a grunter. Like, say if I'm like the points going like, I don't know, pretty fast, pretty hard. I've already hit 10 balls in a row, and then I need that extra bit of energy, just to get the ball over.
I have never heard you grunt. I would start cracking up if I heard you grunt.
Oh, I do. Just a little bit. It's like just if I really need to get.
Is that when your husband walks in to watch you play, or is that?
I mean, but that's another story.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes. So the Grunters, and the funniest part of it is too, no matter how hard they hit the ball, they could tap it over.
They're still grunting, right? They're still grunting.
And you think that ball is going to come like 100 miles an hour? And then it's like barely dribbling over the net. I'm like, okay, all right. Well,
it's very loud. Okay. It's very disruptive. And to me, that is probably one of the more annoying things that I get on the court. Sorry, that's just me. I don't really like that. But, everyone's different.
Well, you don't like that?
I don't.
You don't like grunting.
So I'm sure now when someone plays me next, they're just going to grunt anyway, just because they're going to know they're going to annoy me.
I'll just block it out. It's fine. I can deal with it.
Okay, I can block it out, but it is annoying. Anyway, yes, that's the Grunters.
Oh God. So what else do we have? How about the bad line calls?
I can't.
Oh.
Either they need new glasses.
Okay.
Or they just
contacts, maybe new scripts.
Do that on purpose. They need the point.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. There's so many reasons why people make bad calls.
Cheating.
cheating.
Let's be real.
Need the point.
They're cheating.
It could be, there's nothing worse than when it happens on like 40-30.
Oh, how about 40-30
like,
for the match?
Right. 40-30 for the match, 40-30 for the set, 40-30 for that game, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It always seems to happen on like a really important point. Why can't it happen on like love 5?
You know why? I feel like because every time the scores start to change, here's the thing, they also rotate the score. But we'll get to that. So I also feel like it's because when the score's getting close, you have a couple different cheaters, just so you know, if we're going to talk about cheaters.
That's true.
So let's, when it comes to line calls, they call them A because sometimes, let's be real, we all make bad calls sometimes. I'm sure I've made a bad call. I'm sure you've made a bad call. It's all about perception, right? So I see the ball here, but from your angle, you see it out. Or you see it in where I see it out, because it is different. Because I've noticed 100%. That from being on a court, when you're like setting up, like even from watching,
we've all questioned each other, even friends when we're in friendlies. Like, are you sure that wasn't in? Take a double check. But when you're literally standing on it and you could hit it if you want to, but it's out, and you call it out because it was just a little smidge out. You're not cheating. You're with your friends. You're just having fun.
But it's the angle. Sometimes the angle is different.
I agree.
The angle can be different for me. I could be standing over here where you could be standing in the back, and we can have two different angles. You might think it's in and I might think it's out, and vice versa, because the angle is just different. And even sometimes in the court, we find this out in social, because we're like standing on their side. We're like, are you sure that was, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, that was in. And then sometimes, are you sure that was out? And then like there's a clear ball mark. Like, yeah, that was out. Like, wow. Like the perception is so off. Yeah. But so you know,
we're pretty good though. Like if we're playing together and you go, Mel, hey, that was in, or Tawny, hey, that was in, we usually hit the next ball in the net.
Yeah.
And that's just our way of saying, you know what, we made a mistake. We just give them the next point. Yeah. To us, it's even. Let's start from scratch.
And I don't feel, and let's be real, I don't feel like everybody's trying to cheat. Right. But there are definitely those who do. Like when the score is really, really close, they're like, oh, let's keep in mind, that ball wasn't even close to being out. But they're like, oh. And I like to paint the lines a little bit too. Yeah. I like to hit deep. I like to skate off the lines a lot. So, it can be a little hairy, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll let a few go. And then if it gets a little too crazy, then I'll be like, line judge, yeah.
And line judges are okay. It's okay to call line judge.
And oh, by the way, a line judge. You want to tell me what a line judge is?
So a line judge, what happens is when somebody is making bad calls and the other team believes that they're making bad calls, they say, let's call a line judge. So it's two people, one from each team. Yep. They come out and they are there to look at the lines and judge the lines and supervise. And then you have the right, if they make a bad call, to look at the line judge and say, line judge, was that in or out? And then you cannot argue with the line judge. If the line judge says in, it's in. If the line judge says out, it's out. There's no arguing. Right. They make the call, and that's it.
Now, you said there's no arguing with line judges, though. I have seen it. I'm not kidding you,
Karen and the Sue. I've seen it, too.
Oh, my gosh. Like, let's talk about this one, okay? Yeah. So I was actually watching a couple of my girlfriends play a match.
I think I was at that match.
You probably were.
Yeah, where one of our friends was line judging, and then she had to stop line judging because they were arguing with her.
They started arguing with her, calling her, names,
it was pretty bad.
Like, calling her bad names. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I've never, like, you're not even supposed to
Those are the Karens and the Sues that we are talking about.
You're not even supposed to argue with the line judge, and here she is, like, calling her bad names, saying the line judge is cheating. Oh my God, we even had to swap out a line judge because they didn't trust the line judge. I'm like, just so you guys know, you don't have to do that. It's completely at your own discretion if you choose to swap out your line judge because they have a problem with your line judge. You do not have to. But for the peace,
it's worth it.
Sometimes just swap out the line judge if they have a problem with the line judge.
It's not worth the drama.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, the bad line calls can be a thing, not to mention the whole reversing of the score, because that happens too. I mean, sometimes it's legit and sometimes people do it to cheat. So
cheating is not good.
It's like, it's 30-40. It comes
back and bites you.
30-40. I'm like, is it though? Is it?
Well, that's why I think it's so important to always call the score, because the score is, people all of a sudden lose sight of the score.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we know the score and we know that we're up 40-30, and then we yell 40-30 and they go, what? It's not 40-30. We're up 40-30. And then we have to meet at the net, talk about the points again. again, we are up. I've called the score every single time I'm serving. I've called it 5 love, 30, whatever the score is. And then all of a sudden they're going at me with a score because they have a whole different score in their head.
Or I thought it was 40 love. Like, whoa, girl, what game are you in?
Right. Where have you been this last? Where have you been these last 5 points? Because no, that's not the score.
We're not even close to the same points. I mean, that does happen.
It does. It does.
So there, yeah.
That happens way too often. In fact, in one of my matches, it was game point. It was at the end, and we were up 40-30. Not going to say who it was against.
Doesn't matter.
All of a sudden, you know who you are. We got the point. So we were up 40-30. Then we got the last point, and then they go, deuce. We were already congratulating, hugging.
Game over.
We're already congratulating, hugging because we knew what the score was. And they go, no, it's back to deuce. We were up 40-30. I said, no, you actually just even called the score 30-40. So my partner went right up to the net and said, let's discuss things right now. And she said, these were the points, this, and this. Right. And they couldn't even name their 3 points because they didn't have 3 points. And she says, I will give you back to deuce, but I am not giving you the game.
Oh, yeah.
And because we knew we were going to win anyway, but it was just really annoying that it even had to go to that because they started yelling and I was just standing there like, whoa.
Oh, I'm sure.
And we went back to deuce and then we got the next 2 points and we ended the game. But we were both like, it kind of gets your blood boiling. And it was such a nice match until that point. And then it's like you end on such a yucky feeling and that kind of stinks.
Yeah.
You don't ever want to end on a yucky feeling. You want every match to be courteous people, get along. And it's nice because when you play nice people, a lot of times we end up in friendlies with them later.
Absolutely.
They can call us and go, oh, we'd love a friendly with you. Yeah. And, we'd like playing with you, Tawny, Melanie. Can you and Tawny come play?
We've already done that this year because here's the thing. You meet a lot of great people too and you have fun. And when you have a fun match, it's just fun for everyone. And it just makes the day. I mean, that's what we're here for is to have fun and have fun matches. And when you can do that and play really good people that are like at your level, it's a lot of fun. Yeah. I mean, I'd say that's why most of us play tennis.
I think so. Because even if you lose and it's a great match, you had a great match.
Yeah.
Of course you want to win, but if you don't win and you lose and it's like, an unbelievable match, then at least you're happy. It's like, you know what, we played our best. We had a great match. It was so even and it could have gone either way and it was fun and the people were fun.
And the happy hours. I'm just going to happy
hours. A big happy hour. So when was the last happy hour you went to? Actually, we did a team happy hour. We did our first team happy hour.
We did. That was fun.
We'll kind of go into that because that's fun. We like to talk tea too.
Yeah.
And that was really fun. It's always really interesting to see your team because it's a new team out of tennis clothes.
Oh.
So I walked in and nobody knew who I was, which was really funny. They're like, this is a team happy hour. I'm like, I know, I'm on the team. And they look at you like, how is that even possible? We don't know who you are. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm Melanie Stevens. And they go, what? You're Melanie? Wow, you look totally different.
But you know what's funny is I love it when people are like, when they see you on the street too, and they're like, wait a minute, oh my God, you look so different in clothes.
Right.
Just to be clear, anyone paying attention, I wear clothes on the normal. Tennis clothes. Oh my gosh, your hair's down. Yeah, I don't wear it up 24/7.
Right, and I don't wear these tennis glasses 24/7. I do wear my sunglasses.
Yes, I never wear makeup because I'm playing tennis.
Right. So it is kind of funny. So we actually had a really fun first tennis happy hour. We look forward to so many more.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, because as the season goes, the juice gets juicier.
Right. So stay tuned because the juice is definitely gonna get juicier. So thank you everyone for being here. Again, we're the Real Tennis Dolls of Boca Raton, and we look forward to seeing you on our next live podcast.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.